Do you miss fries on keto? I know I do. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of experimenting, testing out different fry recipes that are keto friendly. We've never tried a lot of these vegetables and we didn't even know what they looked like, honestly. So today should be fun. We have 4 different options for keto friendly fries that we are going to be frying up today. French fries, they come with everything. They're a staple on the American diet. And if you tend to order keto like we do, you just get nothing. They give you nothing on the side. And if they do, they give you a salad, which we're happy about, honestly, because otherwise I'm just eating a burger patty and I'm paying $14 for it. It's upsetting. They always upcharge that salad though. They always upcharge the salad because guess what? Potatoes are cheaper than salad mix. Sarah and I have been on keto since January 2019. We've lost a combined total of 160 pounds and sometimes we do miss fries. A lot of these suggestions came from you guys, so thank you for putting your suggestions in the comments. Yesteryear, literally in 2020, Sarah and I tried the Heavenly Fan keto French fry, which was like almond flour and xanthan gum, and you make it into a dough and you cut it, and we messed it up. And we got roasted for that, and so we tried it again, and honestly, it was pretty good. In the comments of those videos, people were suggesting, hey, why don't you guys try jicama? Why don't you try rutabaga? And we foraged those ingredients off of online shopping, and we have gathered those ingredients today. But before we get started, we're gonna take a minute to talk about the sponsor of this video, Element. In early 2020, in the beginnings of us uploading on YouTube, Sarah actually made me try Element because Sarah's husband bought it. And I said, this is the most delicious electrolyte drink mix I have ever tried. So Sarah and I were customers of Element way before they started sponsoring videos on our channel. We absolutely love this product. We drink it every single day. Element contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Some of our favorite flavors are the citrus salt, raspberry salt, and orange salt. The citrus salt is the #1 flavor of all time for us because it tastes like a salty margarita. The reason why we drink Element every day is because when you go into ketosis, you shed a lot of water, and inside that water are your electrolytes. This can leave you feeling tired, have fatigue, and muscle cramps, also known as the keto flu. Element replenishes your electrolytes so that you feel better. Right now, Element is offering our Keto Twins community a free sample pack with any purchase. That's 8 single-serving packets free with any order from Element. This way you can try all the flavors or share some with a salty friend. In order to get this deal, you must go to drinklmnt.com/ketotwins. And let's get back to the fries. So we have 4 different options today for our keto-friendly French fries, and we are going to be cooking these according to the directions that they have in these recipes that we have found that look really good. Some of them are cooked in the air fryer, some of them are cooked in the oven, and some of them have to be boiled before we cook them. So we're going to be preparing each of these separately. We're going to be washing them, peeling them, chopping them if they need to be chopped. Some of them we just bought like it. And we're going to be cooking them, dressing them, getting a dipping sauce, going downstairs and going through each of these, and we're going to explain to you guys what they are, how they're cooked, how many carbs are in them, and so on. So this is how you prepare this one. You kind of open the thing and then you kind of go like that and then okay, here we are. Every time we do one of these videos, we always think it's gonna be easy. All we have to do is cook all of these vegetables. How hard is that gonna be? 2 hours later. They smell good. Smells like a bunch of root vegetables. We decided to pair this with a little truffle mayo dipping sauce in case these aren't palatable on their own. Anyway, we're gonna start off with root parsley because it's the first on this list. Okay. I think it's this one. Mm-hmm. So the root parsley, it kind of looks like carrots. Yeah. But they're white. Root parsley, also known as Hamburg parsley, is a root vegetable that looks similar to parsnips, but with a stronger parsley flavor. It is a good source of vitamin C and potassium. I have never tried it. I've never seen it in the store either. I had to order it online. A cup of root parsley is 9 grams of carbs with 2 grams of fiber, so it's 7 net carbs for a cup. Not bad. So compare that to a regular potato. It's about 17 grams of carbs per cup, and the fiber is about 2. Okay. So there's about 15 carbs per cup of potato. Mm-hmm. So it's about half. So to prepare these, I was kind of appalled by how small they were. There were barely anything there. We washed them. We cut off the tops. We cut off the ends. We just cut it off, everything. And then we peeled them. and then we sliced them. We coated them in oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, keeping it very simple. I'll just take a couple here.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. Give it. That sounded like a carrot. Smell. It does smell like parsley. So
it kind of tastes like a carrot to me. Like if a carrot wasn't sweet.
Right. I see that. Yours sounds really crunchy, actually.
Yeah, I got a crunchy one.
It kind of reminds me of that celery kind of taste almost to it.
Try to eat the end. Okay, so maybe with this one we cut them a bit too big. Maybe we should have made them a lot smaller so that they were a lot crispier.
The crispy side is actually pretty decent.
The crispy parts that are really thin are pretty good. This one said to cook it in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, but I found that it didn't seem anywhere close to being done. So I think that if we were going to make this again, it would have to be thinner, and then you cook it for about 40 minutes.
Or maybe air fry that one would be good. The recipe that I found for this one was actually in the oven.
Really?
And plus we wanted to switch up using the oven and the air fryer, otherwise we were going to be there all day waiting for the air fryer to be done. So we decided to choose one to cook in the oven.
I like it.
I get parsley and I get carrot.
Also, the thinner that you make them, the more you get.
Right.
So if you make them thinner, you get more. Oh.
What? Yeah. Truffle mayo.
That's really good.
Were you a mayo and fry person?
I'm a mayo everything person.
I know, that's true.
So the next up is rutabaga. I had to put it in there, the excess one, because I kept on getting confused. They're all starting to look the same to me. Rutabaga, also known as swede or yellow turnip, is a root vegetable that is similar in appearance to a turnip. It has a slightly sweet, nutty flavor and is a good source of vitamin C, potassium, and fiber.
I only knew what a turnip tastes like.
Okay, so a rutabaga has about 10 grams of carbs and 2 grams of fiber per cup.
Okay.
About a cup. And so that's 8 net carbs per cup of rutabaga.
So
Kinda
half the
high.
amount of the potato.
Right, about half of a potato.
Very similar to the parsley root.
Will it taste half as good as a potato, though?
Yeah. These ones we kind of charred a bit, but maybe it'll taste better that way.
I'm having deja vu. Did we do this before?
I know. We've done 250 something videos on our channel. We have these moments where like, did we have done this before? Possibly.
We may have tried this before, and now it's floppy, so I'm having like a moment where I remember this, that I was disappointed last time. So
I feel like we couldn't find rutabaga, but... It's very soft. Very wiggly, soft.
if you told me these were eggplants, I would believe you. I don't know. They're not crispy. They're not crunchy. They're kind of like watery on the inside.
I don't mind it.
They're a no. You don't mind it, but is it a fry? If you got served this, would you be happy in a
No.
restaurant? I'm getting bitterness, a bitter
That might
taste.
be from the burntness of the dish. It
Well,
kind of
let
like
me-
reminds me of an onion and a potato and that, but combined. More oniony flavor, no? Should I eat this one?
When we opened the fryer basket, we were kind of shocked that how dark they were. They weren't even halfway done cooking at the cook time. So maybe we overcooked them. I don't know. But they're kind of like squishy on the inside.
Yeah, you're right. It does kind of remind me of an eggplant.
Or something. I mean, is it edible? Sure. Is it a french fry? Please no. It is not. Rutabaga, we cut off the tops and the bottoms. We made them into circles. We cut them into rounds, and then we cut those into fries, and then we tossed them in oil and spices, and then we put them in the air fryer.
Maybe a little bit too long.
Next up, we have jicama. Jicama is a root vegetable that is native to Mexico and Central America. It is a slightly sweet and nutty flavor, and is high in fiber and vitamin C. Jicama has 14 grams of carbohydrates and 6 grams of fiber per 100 grams, or about a cup. So it has 8 grams of net carbs per cup.
Very
which
similar.
is kind of similar to the rest of them. They're all similar.
So still half the amount of potato. We bought one, but also I found these on Amazon. They were already cut conveniently into strips.
These look to me the most like fries.
Yes.
I will give them that.
Yeah.
So we boiled these first because in the recipe it did say that you should be boiling them first. So that's what we did. We boiled them for about 10 minutes until they were fork tender. We drained them and then we coated them with oil and spices, and they're not crispy either.
Yeah. Okay. These have a little bit more of a bite to them.
It's like a wet bite though.
I don't mind it.
It tastes good. It's not like dry though. I mean, they taste wet on the inside. A lot of people use jicama as like a faux apple substitute.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I could see that. Pretty good. If we cook them longer, will they become crispy? What if we
No.
let them dry off?
It's the water on the inside. They're crunchy in like a vegetable type of way.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good. I like them.
I was liking the outside of some of them. They kind of looked like potatoes to me.
Honestly,
and they smelled like a potato when it was cooking.
Right. The funny part is that it doesn't look like what the texture is because it looks like it's a dry type of crunch, and on the inside it's like wet. Last up,
Parsnips?
no, it's not parsnip.
What is it?
Isn't it turnip?
Hold on.
I think it's turnip, right?
So last up we have root parsnips, and I found a list online that listed all of these vegetables as low carb or keto substitutes for fries. Now looking back at the nutritional value closer, I think only for half a cup of this is 12 grams of carbs, 3 fiber. So 9 grams of carbs per half a cup, where these other ones we were counting for a full cup. So
it's got more carbs in it than potatoes. One large potato has 56 grams of net carbs, which is about 363 grams of potato. We're calculating for about 100 grams. And so, yeah, this actually has more carbs in it than a dang potato.
So actually it's going to be 3 replacements.
You know what's funny, though? These look the most promising.
Yeah.
Of
Well, I'm going
course
to try one.
Oh, yeah. It's too bad because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But these are not keto for sure. We should have known that. And if we've been on keto for so long, it's just like, you have to be careful because, Sarah just kind of blindly looked at a list and then, added it to the Amazon cart. We make these mistakes too. You know what I mean? And when I bit into that one, I knew there's no way that's a keto.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to eliminate that one out. Okay.
So we're going to get rid of the parsnips. And unfortunately, that's just how life goes, especially when we're on keto. We have rutabaga, we have the root parsley, and we have the jicama left. So Sarah, if you had to pick a favorite out of these 3, which one would it be? I can tell you right now that we could eliminate the rutabaga from this.
I mean, I don't mind it.
Really? If you got a burger from a restaurant and they told you they had that as a substitute, would you be happy with it?
No.
Okay. So then we can remove that one.
So it's between the jicama and the root parsley.
I'm going to try each one again. Okay. Why not?
Very similar. But not.
I've decided.
Really?
On 3?
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Root parsley.
Jicama.
Really?
I just feel like this has potential.
How can that have potential?
Like
that
if you were to batter it or something, like in a keto-friendly batter, you might be able to get it to be crispy. And I feel like this has the potential to be a fry. Wait, maybe I'm changing my mind. Going back and forth. I am surprised at how much I think this is good. I feel like the texture of this is more in line with a starchy potato. So that's where I'm getting kind of lost here.
I would be happy to have this as a replacement for a fry in a restaurant.
If we could get it all crispy, like that brown, equally on all sides, I think that this would be the winner. So I'm changing my vote. This one.
I like the root parsley. I think that it's a good contender. Next time, I would just cut it smaller so that it gets a lot browner. The jicama, I don't know.
I feel like at least the root parsley, too, you could use that as a potato substitute in recipes.
Right. So, I don't know. If you guys have any other ones that you would like us to try, please let us know. If you guys have any recipes kind of like Heavenly Fans that was more of like a dough that you deep fry, maybe that's kind of the route that we'll take next time. I would be happy to eat this, but it's not like anywhere near what a French fry is. I think that Heavenly Fans recipe makes a way better fry than these vegetables.
I agree.
We will link the video to us trying that recipe in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And if you guys want to see other videos by us, you can click on one of the videos on the screen and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins, signing out.